I'm the Slasher Movie Reviewer, and this is my very first not-so-horror movie review, and I'm reviewing... I want to go off saying I am the hugest Harry Potter fan. I've been with this series my whole entire life, going to see these in the theaters. I have been a huge Potter fan. And it breaks my heart to see that Potter is pretty much coming to an end. But I was like, I gotta review this sucker. And I mean, not only do I feel like the Potter films have come to an end, but I feel like my childhood is literally being crushed right before my eyes. Toy Story 3, Saw, now Harry Potter. I mean, they're all closing. Either they've closed or they're coming to a close. And I feel like my childhood is literally being crushed right before my eyes. I mean, I've grown up with Potter. I'm a huge Potter fan. You know, long live the boy who lived. But I just checked out Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. It took me a while to see this film, unfortunately, due to the fact all the other showings were sold out, and I had to bring along my cousin, so she couldn't go Friday night, so I had to see it Saturday. So, but here I am reviewing it now. So, Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 1, pretty much, we have our cast and crew members. They're out. There's no more Hogwarts, no more School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. They're out there to find these Horcruxes and destroy them so they can defeat Voldemort. Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 1 is a fantastic movie. Oh, it's emotionally satisfying. It's beautifully directed. I mean, the cinematography in this film is insane. Like some previous ones, this one is extremely emotionally satisfying. I mean, honestly, I can make it through the Nicholas Sparks films without really crying. You know, I just have to say, oh, this is cliched romance. No character development. I can make it through it. I can make it through it. You know, it's so hard for me to not provoke some sort of emotion or try not to shed a tear. I really have to sit there and fight to not shed a tear. I mean, these last few Potter films have been really, truly emotionally satisfying. And I mean, I for some reason why I have a feeling that the 7th one is going to be the most emotionally satisfying out of all of them. I mean, it was the Half-Blood Prince. I was just like, oh my God. I was like, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. I'm seeing this with my dad, and I'm like, I can't do this, I can't do it. I know he'll never let it down. The action sequences are intense and electrifying. This is the most action you've seen in any of the Harry Potter films. I mean, I was on the edge of my seat. This film was insane. And not only that, this is by far the best acting our trio has done. Harry, Ron, and Hermione really stand out. I mean, if I had to say one that I really liked, for some reason why Hermione's the one that catch my attention. I know Ron, you know, he definitely came out of his shell, and Harry, you know, he was good too. But I don't know, something about Hermione, and especially the way she portrayed it in the beginning was it was emotional, and it was very satisfying. I mean, these people have been playing these characters for like what, 10 years now? So, you know, I'm pretty sure they would they probably are they live in the Harry Potter world. I mean, they know these characters like it's the back of their hand. And I'm pretty sure they were probably forced to read these books like 11 times. I want you to know this. Perfect. And they probably enjoyed reading them. I mean, this film is awesome. I mean, back to the cinematography. It's insane how beautiful this film. This is like a perfect Blu-ray movie. I mean, the action sequences will look fantastic, but the images, the surrounding is what gets it. When they're in the woods or when they're walking on these vast landscapes, it really takes your breath away. Even though maybe in the middle there's a tad pacing issues, but that's really when you see all this beautiful cinematography and stuff like that is in this middle half. You know, and honestly, I hear it kind of drags in the book a little bit because it's when they go camping, you know, and there's, you know, so, but yes, I love Harry Potter. I do want to state though, some people, I didn't, but some people might find the ending to this one a little distasteful. You know, honestly, this is half a book they split. They split the movie, they split the book into two movies, so yeah, it sort of feels like half a movie. And the ending is sort of like, bam, bye, you know. But I liked it a lot. I mean, it sort of is like, if you're gonna have half, if you're gonna split in half, get us prepared for the second one. So, you know, it gets us, I feel like it got me really excited about part two. It sort of gets you ready. It's like, yeah, I'm coming, Voldemort, I'm coming. I'm gonna give this film 4.5 out of 5. I mean, this film is truly one of the best Potter films. It just drags just a tiny, tiny bit. I mean, some people say it drags tremendously in the middle, but I just thought a tiny bit. Right when I thought that it, you know, it was getting a little draggy, it started to speed up in my book. But, you know, everybody's different. Everybody's different. But I'm a huge, huge Potter fan. So I'm giving this film 4.5 out of 5. I'm the Slasher Movie Reviewer, and you've just been slashed.